but we will settle for somebody just to say we had a Valentine, just to say I went out on a date, just to say you got to stay dinner. Because if you had that love within yourself, you wouldn't even be in the situation. And don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all fact. What is up, y'all? It's your girl Anna Ariel, and I am back with another freaking video. So y'all, as y'all have read by the title, you already know what's back. It's Tuesday. It's Girl Talk Tuesday. Period. So you already know last week, I think that was last week or 2 weeks ago, we had Girl Talk Tuesday. I know I missed like a week. I already know it's your favorite segment. Well, I'm hoping I'm gonna keep manifesting this y'all favorite segment. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I feel like it was super important. Like, why not talk about love? Because I feel like a lot of us are looking for love, especially right now. And I think a lot of us feel like it's hard to find love right now. And I just kind of want to talk on the subject and kind of like give some enlightenment and give some like express some positive like affirmations and positive vibes and ideas when it comes to Valentine's Day. Because I know a lot of y'all are probably sad that like you're single, or sad that you don't feel like you're loved, or sad that you don't feel like you have a person to share this holiday with. So I really just want to talk about, you know, getting to love. So, and just be super transparent, because y'all already know I'm super transparent. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is and what it ain't. Like, I'm not finna sit here and cap off to y'all. I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat nothing. Like, no. I know last Girl Talk I was drinking wine and I was smoking. This Girl Talk, y'all, we're drinking water. I'm on a detox, taking a break from drinking, smoking, all of that. You can still get your wine, sis. You can still get your blunt. We couldn't act like I'm still doing that, but you know, I'm drinking my water right now because that's important. So let me take a sip of my water, you take a sip of your wine, you hit your blunt, let's get it started. Period. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day, the day of love, the day of happiness, the day of showing the person that you with that you care about them, and da 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 da, right? But for some of us, like some of us, and when I say some of us, me too, girl, because I know this may be so hard for y'all to believe, but I don't have no Valentine, I don't have no man, I don't have nobody checking my phone trying to go off of me. I don't have nobody checking me at all. Ain't nobody on my line talking about happy Valentine's Day. Ain't nobody on my line. You know, anybody else who's feeling like this, I feel y'all. Like, I'm in the same situation. Last year Valentine's, I was kind of in like a, I mean, like I kind of had like a do or whatever, and I was kind of just like, I had a lot going on last year. I was kind of like talking to somebody and then like, you know, kind of like branching away from that person around this time. It's due to like some mental things that I had going on. Coming now, like a year later, it's crazy to even think that I'm really like fully single and I really don't have any ties to anybody this year. And this is probably the first Valentine's Day that has been like that for me in like a long time. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I wasn't talking, entertaining, like dealing with nobody. And I can say I really like feel for the girls out there who are really like upset and just feel like maybe just like be a little down, because it can be a little sad. But honestly, y'all, like I'm not sad, and I don't think y'all should be either. Here's the thing, Valentine's Day is not just for a significant other, and I feel like we put this stigma that you're only supposed to give love to like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your person, whatever. But Valentine's Day is a day of love, period. It is the day to show people that you love them, male, woman, whatever. It's just a day of love. It's the day to show love. It's the day to give love. It's the day to receive love. And I feel like if you're single right now and you're in a state of just like feeling like you have nobody to love you, this is the most important time of the year to love the platonic people around you too. Love the people who are blood bonded by you as well. Like, love the people who are just genuinely in your life, and no matter like what the situation is, they will always be in your life and they will always love you. I had to kind of like remaster my mind and to think that Valentine's Day is just about your boyfriend or the person you're with. It's about love in general. This year I'm going out to dinner with my cousin and time with somebody who I love, someone who loves me back, and you know, just being around love in general, and just, you know, taking time to ourselves and really on our self-love too. I think that's really important. If you feel like you don't have nobody, because like some of us don't have family or friends that we feel like we could depend on, or family or friends that we feel like genuinely love us, or genuinely love us, or genuinely want the best for us. If you feel that way, love yourself, because a lot of time we're wishing for this love and we're looking and searching for this love from other people or other objects or other things, when you don't even love yourself. How do you expect somebody to love you if you don't love yourself first? Because in order for somebody to genuinely love you, you have to be very aware and very in love with yourself, your flaws, the things that you may not love. Like, you have to find love within yourself, because what will end up happening is you're searching for this love, this like eternal love, and you'll end up finding somebody or putting it into a person and that person starts defining your love. Like, that person defines love for you. They define love for yourself. They define love for you in general. And one thing that I can say from like my past situation that I was in last year is really like, I loved him and he loved me, but I feel like when he met me, I was in a different, like when we first met, I wasn't in a space that where I fully loved myself. I got done really bad by the dude before him, and I was really hurt by that, and I was moving in hurt, and I was doing a lot of things out of hurt. And it was kind of like when I met him and like when I started talking to him and we started dating, he kind of was like that safe haven. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was that thing where like I didn't have to question, and I didn't have to search out other ways. I didn't want to talk to nobody else. I didn't care to talk to nobody else. Like, he had built the image of love for me, and it made me put my all into this person, which is great. You are supposed to put your all into this person, but it was kind of like I put my all into this person, but I wasn't putting that same amount of energy into myself, loving myself. And of course, like when you're with somebody and they're constantly reminding you that you're beautiful, or constantly reminding you that you're this and you're that and all the potential that you have, like, it's great to hear. And in the moment, like it will definitely build the love that you have for yourself. It will help you love yourself. But the problem is when that person is no longer in your life, or if that person decides, or if at any point this person is no longer in your life, you know what happens to that love that you built up and that you like thought that you had for yourself? It starts to deplenish, because now the person that was constantly reminding you of your worth and your value and how like worthy you were, and how much they love you and how perfect you are, now that person is gone. You don't have that daily reminder. So now all you have is that same broken image of what you had before you met that person. I had to learn that the hard way, and that is one of the reasons why I also like walked away from that. And I don't want to like keep talking about that situation, because this isn't about that, but it kind of is, in a sense of like, this is how I found love for myself. So I'm just kind of sharing my story with y'all. That was one of the reasons why I left that situation, and I know it's really hard still to this day, and this is just me being transparent. Like, this is just me being real, because I told y'all girl talk is always gonna be me being real. Still to this day, that was definitely one of the hardest things I probably ever did in my life. And just because you leave someone does not mean that it doesn't hurt, or does not mean that you're not hurt by it. Sometimes we have to do things that hurt us in order to do what is right for us. And at the time, I think I had just started losing myself in this person, and this person did not fully 100% want to be with me. So it started to have me questioning my worth. And when I was looking in the mirror, like, and I'm not me like getting emotional, because it's crazy just how much I've like overcome. When I was looking in the mirror, I did not recognize myself. And I remember this time, Valentine's Day, that person sent me stuff, and they still like showed me love, and they made sure that I felt love. But it was like, even with that, like, I just felt so empty, and I didn't feel worthy. And I think it also caused me to do like a lot of things out of hurt, just a sense of like myself, like how I was taking care of myself, the people that I was around, what I was doing with those people. I think it just started allowing me to go like down this spiral, and I didn't really realize it. It took until like after I left him, and like a month later, for me to really be like, bro, you were spiraling. You didn't know yourself anymore, because this person had basically left. So you know what started to happen? My self-worth and all of that started to deplenish, y'all. It started to deplenish. And like I said, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm not even knowing who I'm looking back at. And it really started to take a huge mental toll on me, y'all. I was doing a lot of things that I had no business doing. I was trying different drugs. I was drunk all the time. I was getting high all the time. I was literally would just go to work, get off from work, get high as fuck, get drunk as fuck, whatever. Do whatever it was that I was doing. I would do all that and then do it all over again. And I was just in a cycle of like downward spiraling. And then on top of that, I'm depressed and I'm heartbroken because I just left somebody that, you know, built up all this love within myself and that I loved, and I poured all this love into them. I remember like crying on Valentine's Day because I was so unhappy and I just felt like I deserved better. I was going against my own values. I was going against my own morals and things that I just expected out of like a relationship and expected out of a person to make another person happy because I was guilty for not being perfect. Once again, that stems from me not fully loving myself and feeling like my whole life that I had to be this like perfect, hardworking, go-getter, strong, like macho person. So then of course, like when you meet a person and they kind of break down those walls and you can fully like be vulnerable, it's hard not to get lost into that person because all you know is hurt and all you know is doubting yourself, and all you know is coming for yourself and speaking illy on yourself. I say all that to say we all have our different story, right? Your story may not be like mine, but there's obviously a reason why you're not in a relationship. Maybe you were in a relationship this time last year, maybe you weren't, maybe you haven't been in a relationship in a while, maybe you've always been in a relationship, maybe you are in a relationship right now and you're not happy and you don't know what you want. I say all that to say, do not allow you searching for love to have you feel as if you don't have that, you are less than, or do not have it have you in a funk because you feel like you don't have that. Because honestly, God's timing is a magical and beautiful thing, and there is a reason why he did not place someone in your life right now. There is a reason why he does not have you with someone right now. And sometimes it's hard to find the beauty in that, but sometimes you have to find the beauty in being alone. If I didn't have my cousin and I wasn't with her, yes, like going to be with her tomorrow, I would take myself out. Take yourself out, date yourself, find that love within yourself, start writing down qualities of yourself that you love, and read those every day, so that way you can remind yourself of all the beauty that is within you that you have by yourself and not with another person, or not what another person is telling you is beautiful about yourself. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. You're going to have days where you literally just feel like it is like you're going to be stuck in this forever. You're going to be single forever. You're not going to be loved. But y'all, let me just tell y'all, coming from a person who has been out of something for a year, it 100% gets better. And I would be sitting here and lying to y'all if I said like that after like I ended things, my life just went perfect. And no, I went through more shit. So it took until I want to say it's going on like 4 months now where I fully have like not been talking to anybody, not been even dating, not been doing anything. Like I was dating, I was like letting people take me out on dates, and I was like getting to know people, but now like I genuinely don't talk to anyone, I don't date anyone, and I'm really like, and I've been finding ways to love myself. And ways that I've been finding like to love myself is like getting closer to God. I feel like getting closer to him has allowed me to love myself because I know he loves me, flaws and all. The song that just comes to my head is he saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. I never have been so content like being in this space of just like, damn, like I'm that girl. Like, how can I lose if I'm already chose? In Ice Spice we trust. How can I not see the value within myself when I am the value? And anybody who does not see that is not a reflection of a flaw in you, it's a flaw within them. And it's something sometimes that's hard to separate because we instantly jump to, what did I do? I'm not good enough. I did this, da da da. I'm not da 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 da. No, it is not a reflection. You are not a reflection of how people treat you, and you are not a reflection of how people perceive you. So if that person did not want to settle down with you, or that person did not want to actually be their Valentine, if that person is not meeting your needs, do not take that as an opportunity to beat yourself down and be like me, because they don't love, because they're lost, because they don't love themselves, because they don't know what the hell they're doing, because they don't know how to receive love, because they don't feel like they're worthy of love. But we will settle for somebody just to say we had a Valentine, just to say I went out on a date, just to say you got a steak dinner, just to say you got, you know, you had sex, just to say y'all chilled, just to say this my boo. You settling for this because you're looking for this love that you haven't even found within yourself. Because if you had that love within yourself, you wouldn't even be in a situation. And don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all fact. Go out having sex and just getting in all these random situationships and getting in all these relationships expecting for change and expecting genuine love when we're still like broken on the inside. We have still not picked up the pieces from the last situation. We have still not picked up the pieces from what your mama did to you when you were 6. We have still not picked up the pieces from your dad not being in your life. We have not picked up the pieces of the person who bullied us in high school telling us that we was ugly or something about us was not worthy enough. We have not picked up those pieces. That's just like if you buy a vase and you break it, you can't go through and you can try to go through and glue all the pieces together, but that vase will never be the same. That vase it will have cracks in it. It probably won't stand the same. It probably won't even be able to be a vase. You probably can't even use it anymore. So you know what you have to do? Instead of trying to put the pieces back of the vase, you have to build a new vase. You have to go create a new vase. You have to start all over. You can't everything that's broken can't be fixed. Sometimes you have to start over. So you can't just expect for your brokenness to be full once you find a person. No, babes, you're still broken. It's not fair of you to be with someone and expect them to fix your brokenness. You can't expect them to come with the glue when you haven't even picked up the glue yourself. Do not allow Love Day to put you in a place of where you do not feel like you will ever be worthy, it will ever happen. Who said you can't go love yourself? Who said you can't go out by yourself on Valentine's Day? Who said you can't? You love yourself, right? it's a day of love, right? You want to show yourself you love yourself. If going out to eat is something that brings you happiness and makes you feel good, go do that, because that's gonna give yourself what? We got it. So that is the girl talk for today, y'all. Together. We in this together, sis. We in this together. If y'all did enjoy this video, make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all want to see my last girl talk, it will be in the description or up in the cue card, whatever. Love y'all so much. Happy Valentine's Day to all the single and the coupled. And yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, babies.